We did not make it on the plane, obviously. Hi guys, happy Friday. It is a gloomy Friday. We went from like the most beautiful, stunning fall weather to now cold, rainy. I personally don't mind gloomy days. It's always nice to be like cozy at home, but I feel like I haven't had a lot of motivation. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, or you've had a great week. This was my first week going back to work, and I ended up dropping multiple trips. So I only had one lean over, but I guess I was like just getting my feet wet, and it was not bad at all. It was nice to be back actually. I did miss it, but since it's been rainy, I didn't want to go back yesterday. I was just like, I don't want to get out of the house. I want to stay at home, watch a movie. I ended up putting my trip on the board, and someone picked it up like 5 minutes before I had to leave last night, because I didn't have to leave until like 8 p.m. So that was a nice little treat. And it has been great to be at home and just like enjoying the fall weather and festivities that we have going on. We are actually going out of town this weekend. One of our good friends, her and her husband were actually at the wedding in Italy with us, and it's her 30th birthday. So we are going to New Orleans this weekend, so I'm very excited to film that for you guys. I'm gonna bring y'all along. I'm about to leave for a facial now, actually. I've had some weird, like almost rash on my forehead since before the wedding now. It's been a minute since I've had it, and it's becoming really frustrating. My skin has never been crazy sensitive. It is a little sensitive, but it's not crazy sensitive. I can usually put anything on my face and it doesn't react. I have always suffered from eczema and dermatitis just in the past, especially when the weather is changing. My eczema flares up like crazy. Dermatitis, I believe that's how you say it. I'm not as educated in that department. I just know I've had it before. I think it like always lives in your body, but it's dormant. So there's things that can make it flare up. Like stress is #1 cause, and then different ingredients and products. Only know some of this because of me going to the dermatologist and them explaining it. I feel like this is a form of that. I believe leading up to the wedding I was getting very stressed, and like now the rash won't go. Whoa. Back from our facial. It's much later. We're about to eat dinner actually, but I wanted to share with you guys and show y'all a quick little Sephora and Ulta haul. I stopped by there to pick up a few things since we are leaving, and there were a few things that I was out of. I have this brand's mousse, and I really like it. It's like a thickening mousse that you put in your hair before blow drying, and this is it's called Extended Clean Dry Shampoo. Never tried it before, but I needed a new dry shampoo, so I thought that was perfect. I originally went in there for this detox shampoo. I've been wanting to try this. I heard it was really good, and my hair is so fine and thin, so I normally use dry shampoo through the whole week, and then by the end of the week, like in the morning before our trip, I'll wash my hair, and I'm gonna wash it with the detox shampoo just to get out all of the like old products that I've used all week. And then I just got a little conditioner as well. Next we got the Hollywood Flawless Filter. The one I'm using that I just recently bought was for the wedding, and it's very heavy, which this one might be heavy too. I don't know. I had saved it on my LTK from another girl that I love her makeup, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. This is, if you guys want to see what it looks like. And she also had on there Makeup by Mario, so I bought both of these. I usually like to mix two like different types anyways. Next I got another lip liner. I've been looking for like a fall lip liner. This is called Iconic Nude. I've never tried this, but they had all the colors out and it looked really cool. So we're gonna try it, and I'll report back tomorrow because I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. And then this is my go-to. I have this on my LTK. I've had it on there forever. Since the day that I first bought this, I love it so much. It's really amazing. I don't have it on now because I got my facial, so my eyebrows are all messed up. But when they're sculpted, I get so many compliments, and this stuff is like glue. Highly recommend that. From Ulta, our tried and true pimple patches. You guys, I buy these probably weekly to every 2 weeks because I use so many of them with everything that's going on with my face, and they're incredible. This one is the invisible, so if I'm just like hanging out around the house, I'll wear this one just because it's not as noticeable. This one I sleep in, gets in there. I don't know if it really cleans out the pimples, but it's great. I love it. I have no complaints. I needed new self tanner. This is the one I always buy. It's the Loving Tan Platinum and Maxima Color because I like to try to get really dark, and for some reason tans don't make me like the self tanners do not get me like crazy dark. It gives me a good color, so I always go like the darkest color they have, I think because I'm just so fair, but it doesn't make me look orange. It always works great. I got some mascara. This is my tried and true mascara from Lancome, and they were out of the large size, so I just bought a mini, but I've kind of been wanting to try a new one, and the lady at Ulta, the lady that helped me, she recommended this one. I will say I'm actually not a huge fan of, I think this is Tarte. Yeah. Now I'm getting confused, but I feel like I've tried their mascara and I didn't love it, but I don't know if I've actually tried this one. But she gave me a mini. Well, I bought the mini, but she told me to try the mini, and if I didn't like it, to bring it back. We're about to go eat dinner, then I'm gonna shower, and I gotta pack. I have not packed, but I have a general idea of what I'm gonna wear. So at least I'm on the right track. Edie cooked us dinner tonight. This is like our go-to when we don't know what to cook. It's like we do either chicken burgers or turkey burgers. They are so easy with a side of like sweet potato, tater tots, or french fries. Made it to the airport. We are running a little late. Good morning. So we're headed to New Orleans today to go visit our friends. It is her birthday, and the first flight is not looking good. We're flying standby. It's an 8:55 flight, and it's like 7:30 right now. So hopefully security's not bad. Right now it's showing like -4 seats, but you never know. We could get lucky. Made it to the gate. Security was chaotic.
Oh, this is a bad angle for you. Don't be on that.
We made it on. Made it to our hotel room. We actually just got back from eating lunch. Or I guess it was brunch. It's like 1 o'clock now, and it was brunch food. And then we got drinks. And we had dropped, as soon as we, let me back up. The airport was chaotic. I feel like I didn't even explain about us making the flight. I am shook that we made that flight. We were on the way, and I was like, oh shoot, it's showing like -4 seats, 15 people on standby, which is why it's such a gamble, like you never know. And we were already cutting it close because we were running late to the airport, and when we got there, as we're going through security, the whole like conveyor belt for all of your, where you put all of your stuff, like broke down, the one that we were on, and we were waiting and waiting. It took like a solid 20 minutes, and then they finally told us to move to the next one, so we went over there, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if we're gonna make it. we did make it. We got to the gate, and last minute, like, someone jumped in front of us on the list because we were 1 and 2 on the list, and it was showing only 2 seats remaining. And at the very last second, she called our names, and I was like, oh, I can't believe it. But even if we wouldn't have made that one, the next flight didn't look bad, so I feel like that one would have been just as fine. We would have gotten here a little bit later, and it would have been right as we had reservations for brunch today. So we came back, checked into the hotel, put our stuff down, and I think we're about to go meet our friends, walk around. It's so nice here. It feels really good outside. There's a little bit of wind, so it's not super hot because it's like 80 degrees. This hotel is really nice. DB booked it. It's very fancy, and he told us that he read about it online, and it says that supposedly there's a little boy, or there's been sightings of a little boy on the floor that we're on. DB, come tell us about this little boy. I've already destroyed the bed, checking for bed bugs or anything that shouldn't be in the bed sheets. Flight attendant problems. Tell us about this little boy.
Alright, so didn't know the hotel was haunted, and I was reading about things in New Orleans and came across this hotel in the article. And apparently the 14th floor has had reported sightings of a little boy in the hallways. And
That's the floor we're on.
our room's on the 14th floor.
I was like, we got on the elevator and I'm like, why would you book us on this floor? And he was like, I didn't book us on this floor. They just put us here. I was like, of course they did.
They knew. We're trying to get the full experience.
Had you already booked it when you read about it online?
Yeah.
Spooky, spooky.
Yeah. So I'm going to go take a picture in the hallway with the Polaroid. Wish us luck.
Yeah, we brought 2 Polaroid cameras, so we've been taking those with us today so we can take lots of pictures. We'll see if we see any ghost sightings. Oh, that's a pretty mirror. We're gonna see if there's any ghosts in here. I pray that there's not ghosts in here.
So
It's a cool. Oh, this is the Polaroid. DB's mom gave him this. She got it from where she works. It's very old school. It's so cool. I have mine too. That DB bought me. It's like the little mini one. It's a cool painting of New Orleans. Got our little TV cabinet. There is a robe. 2 robes actually. We love a robe moment. Oh. Yes. DB.
welcome to our new YouTube channel, DB and Hannah, Ghost Hunters.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I stay in hotels for work all the time by myself. And
not all the ghosts are in hotels. There are other places.
I've got my joggers on that I just showed you guys from Finley's. Love these things. $35. Good travel pant. I wore these on the plane today. And an Abercrombie tube top. It's like strapless. I tucked it in, and then this little button down is from TJ Maxx. And then my Amazon earrings. If you do like these earrings, they are not heavy.
Shoes, Nike, pants.
Yeah, what are you wearing?
What's the fit?
I'm just kidding. Don't put that in YouTube.
We went to that concert we went to the other day. DB got his t-shirt, which looks really cool and vintage. Got
Halloween.
his Nike shoes. And what jeans are you wearing, Mr. Bedwell?
Everline.
The walking.
Good morning, y'all. We made it to the airport. We're struggling this morning. Security wasn't too bad. We didn't miss the first 2 flights. We chose not to take the first 2 flights because the first flight out this morning was at 5:30 a.m. So we pray that we get on this one, but it looks decent, so I'm hoping that we're good. I don't know. It's a 50-50 shot.
PM for a prolonged 25, 50.
A little update for you guys. We did not make it on the plane, obviously. 3 flights missed, and DB was not feeling it anymore. So we ended up renting a car. We are headed home, driving 6.5 hours. For the rest of the day, we were just worried. Flights didn't look good at all. They were basically all in the negatives, and people on the standby list just kept rolling over. Tried to pivot and look at other flights and go to different destinations, see if we could make those. Those all looked bad. It wasn't looking good. It wasn't in the cards for us. It sucks that we didn't stay longer this morning and like do stuff in New Orleans and then rent a car, but it is what it is. Feel better though now?
I just keep thinking we could have done this 4 hours ago.
I honestly felt, that's the thing with standby, it's such a gamble, and sometimes you can have those really good days where you don't think you're going to get on a flight and it works out great, and then today it still was like a 50-50 shot and it was just not in the cards for us. Every single flight was oversold. Thanks, babe. Made a little pit stop. Wait, why did you get the bigger Coke?
They're both Coke.
I said, why did you get the bigger Coke?
We both got the Cokes.
You handed me the small Coke. DB bought me a tiny Coke.
You want the bigger
and you got a
Coke?
big one.
I think that we could probably share.
It smells so good.
Can you hand me my straw and let's pull it in? Ow.
Oh, so it is your straw and your drink.
You already started drinking it out. Basically, you claimed that.
This looks so yummy. Us last night. We need to stop eating better. I do not feel good about myself. Us today.
Monday.
It's a new day. Tomorrow's your birthday though.